Imagine a huge sea or an ocean, and let's imagine that there are many fish and weeds and other sea creatures that swim and drill in this vast source of water, a sea or an emotion. Now you will discover that the sea will never claim to be a fish or a seaweed or anything else that dwell in it. Let's further imagine the sky. Let's consider the sky. A lot of things dwell in the sky, move in the sky. Clouds, dark, light, planes and birds, and other invisible plus visible creatures or particles all go through the sky, pass through the sky, dwell in the sky. But the sky remains still as an observer, and it will never claim to be whatever dwell in it. And we are of the nature of the sea or the sky. Everything that happens to us happens in us first. But because we create relationships with what we perceived in us, then we come to conclusions that the things have happened to us. Everything that happens inside you or pays a visit inside you is something that is temporary. It is in you, and you don't have to create a relationship with it. It doesn't matter what it is. Let it be doubt, fear, anger, negative memories or beliefs. Regardless of how complicated of sensation an emotion or memory feels, it's happening in you, in your house, in your consciousness. You can still remember this truth and remember that you don't become whatever happens to you. You are the observer of everything, and remember that everything that comes must go. So the next time you feel angry or sad or generate any other negative emotion, remember that the outer world has no influence over your inner world except for the relationships you create with it. Even if someone smacks you really hard and you feel so angry, you can still observe and witness the generated emotions of, say, anger or regret, and observe these emotions without reacting or acting back. You can still step aside without giving in to these emotions, because it doesn't matter what people do. How you perceive what they do is what creates your reality. There is no world out there except the world in your world. There is no world out there except your inner world. Everything that happens to you is in you, in your inner world, because of your perceptions, relationships, and definitions that you create with the outer world. So the next time you feel angry with your partner or somebody you're relating with, instead of reacting to their actions, observe this anger or conflict or negative emotion, question its objective or its origin without giving more to it, extending it through your actions. Because an emotion is dead. It ceases to exist if you just observe it, if you deny it your attention. And also remember the power of your attention. What you give your attention manifests further. Attention creates, focus magnifies situations. So remember that just because the things dwell in you, they don't make you you. A house with lots of furniture and chairs will never say that it's a chair. And once all the chairs are removed and the walls broken down of this house, what remains is the space in the house. And that is the most important part of that house, because without the space in the house, there is no house. So you are the space in your beingness. You are the beingness, the isness. And it's about questioning, who is this? Who is it that the things are happening in? Who am I that is perceiving all these things? Who is it that is feeling all this pain? Instead of thinking that you're your body or your career or what you have or what you went to school for. Start questioning and examining who it is that these things are happening to. Love and light.